Assalamualaikum. Welcome back to my channel Educational and Technical World. Kindly subscribe and share my channel for more updates. In today's session we are going to discuss polymer chemistry. So let's start our today's session. What are polymers? The word polymer has a Greek origin which means poly mean many and mers mean units. How we define polymer? Polymer can be defined as a chemical substance of high molecular mass formed by the combination of large number of simple molecules called monomer. What are these many units? These many units are monomers. Here we see example ETHYlene which form polymer polyethylene. N number of ethylene combine with other ethylene molecules and they form polyethylene. What is polymerization process? The process by which the monomer combine with each other and transform into other polymer is known as polymerization. Here you can see N monomers combine and they form polymer. What is the main difference between macromolecule and polymer? All the polymers are macromolecule but all macromolecules are not polymer. Why? What is the reason behind that? Polymers are also called macromolecule due to their larger size, but it is not always true. A macromolecule may or may not contain monomer. For example, a chlorophyll molecule C55H72O5 and 4Mg is its formula. It is a macromolecule but not polymer. As we can see, there are not any repeating unit or monomer in this molecule. This is a larger molecule but not a polymer. So we can conclude that all the polymers are macromolecule while all macromolecules are not polymers. Now, what is the classification of polymers based upon source of origin? First one is natural polymer. Those polymers which occur in nature in like plants, in animals or any other natural thing. It is called natural polymer. Example is starch, cellulose, proteins, natural rubber. Starch is food present in plants, cellulose, structural material of plants, proteins, building block in animals, and natural rubber. It occurs in latex in the bark of many tropical trees. Second is synthetic polymer. The polymer which are prepared in the laboratory are known as synthetic polymer or man-made polymers. As we know that natural polymers occur naturally. When some polymers do not occur in nature, we have to synthesize these polymers in the laboratory by men. So these polymers are synthetic polymers. What are its example? Polyethylene, polyethylene, synthetic rubber, polyvinyl chloride, nylon 66, Teflon, Orlon. These are all examples of man-made polymers. Next we have semisynthetic polymer. As the name indicate that semi mean half. Polymers obtained by making some modifications in natural polymer by artificial means are known as semisynthetic polymers. We take some natural polymer and modify them by artificial means, so they become semi-synthetic polymer. For example, cellulose acetate, cellulose is get modified. Vulcanized rubber, here rubber get modified. Next is the classification of polymer based on structure. First one is linear polymers. These are the polymers in which monomers are linked with one another to form long linear chains. These linear chains are closely packed in the space. As they become closely packed, so the molecule become highly dense. So its melting and boiling point also increase, its tensile strength also increased. So they have high densities, high melting and boiling point, and high tensile strength. For example, high density polyethylene, nylon 66, and polyesters are linear polymers. Second one is branched chain polymers. In such polymers, the monomer units are linked to form long chain with some branch chains of different length attached to the main linear chain. Here we have only one main linear chain and some branches are hanging here and there by that long linear chain. As a result of branching, these polymers are not closely packed in the space, so their densities decreases, their melting and boiling point become low, and they have low tensile strength as compared to the linear polymers which are closely packed. Some common examples are low density polyethylene, starch, glycogen, etc. Next is cross-linked polymers. These polymers are also known as network polymers as they form network. How they form network? First main chain attached with third, then with second, then with fourth. Second attached with third, then fourth, and then with second. These are formed from bifunctional and trifunctional monomer. In such polymers, the monomer units are linked together to form three-dimensional network. These are expected to be quite hard, brittle, rigid. What is bifunctional and trifunctional means monomer have two or three functional groups. For example, cross-linked polymers are bakelite, glaptyl, melamine formaldehyde. As you can see in this picture, linear chain polymers are, you can see, closely packed. Branch chain polymer have only one main linear chain and branches are hanging here and there. Cross-linked polymer, you can see four main chains. First one is attached with third, then with fourth, then with second. Second one is attached with fourth, then with third, as so on. So that's all about today's video. We'll discuss the next portion of this video in the next video. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Allah Hafiz.